What is up, guys? North Digital Assets coming at you with another video. In this video, we are going to cover CKB, Casper, XRP, and we'll probably throw in a little bit of Bitcoin as well. I haven't come out with many videos for a while. The market has done just about nothing for a long time. It's been very flat, and I've been pretty busy. So I just haven't put anything out for a while, but I got a good video lined up for you. And let me tell you this, if you are listening right now to this video, let me tell you this. You are probably more of an analyzer type person, and you have a lot of perseverance. You don't just give up and quit. When things are down for this long in a market in crypto, a lot of people that are the analyzer calculator type, they finally, the anxiety can start to get to them, and they can finally say, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna sell all my stuff, I'm gonna get out, I'm done with it, yada yada. That might not be you, but that is a number of people that they almost just want to throw a Hail Mary and just kind of give up or get out or whatever. Do not do that. Take a breath, take a step back, and zoom out, look at everything long term. I want to tell you, if you're listening to this right now, long term, you are going to make a lot of money. We are going to make a lot of money. It just takes time, patience, and discipline. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And in my honest opinion, not financial advice, but continue to DCA now and continue to DCA if we get more corrections and more drops. The reason I say now for DCA is just the data, the historical macro data on Glassnode and some of these other platforms, the charts, etc. And what we've done with Elliott Wave Theory. That is why I continue to say DCA now, and that is what I'm doing. Anyways, that's just kind of some motivational advice for you. But let's dive into XRP here. So with XRP, I have two trend lines dropped in here that are basically like points of contention, resistance, support and resistance. That's what it's all about. Okay, so for XRP, we have 60 cents here and around 53 cents, the support and resistance. So with XRP, what's nice with it right now is, for one, it was pumping and moving. First of all, I think it's possibly the best crypto out there that you could have. I might be a little bit biased, but just being honest with you, do your research. XRP is one of the best cryptocurrencies that you can have, okay? Have XRP, in my opinion. Now, I will say this. Right now, still holding the EMAs. The 20 is starting to roll a little bit, but that's okay. Above the 55 here or whatever, but you're holding the EMA ribbon right now. The other thing is that XRP had this massive pump and momentum when the rest of the market was mostly flat, which is a good sign, and it also looks very good in the SEC case, which could also create a lot of FOMO and possibly pandemonium around XRP in the future. Anyways, if we continue to hold this EMA ribbon and the EMAs as we're coming up here, if we can start to kind of creep up here and hold the EMAs and start to create some sort of ascending triangle here, what it would do is it's going to fight this resistance, and that next line would be that 60 cents. If you actually zoom out here, you can see in the past that is definitely a point of contention, okay, as support, and so that would be the resistance. What does the VPVR say on that point? Yeah, okay. So exactly what I'm saying here is yeah, there's this little bit of cutout here, and then right when the resistance support, the volume, the visible range here, right when it peaks right here is exactly on that line, okay? And I just have seen that now, whatever. So exactly proving my point. So 60 cents. So if you can hold these EMAs and kind of creep up, that would be that next point to go battle for XRP, 60 cents. Long term, I still see XRP going to $10. It's inevitable, in my honest opinion, which would be like a 20x from here. And what else I want to cover, we'll take a look at Casper, and then we're going to compare Casper to CKB. What I will say is Casper, it's fine that it had a nice run and now it's corrected back down. Completely fine. Green 20 EMA here, still looking pretty good. It's not like it's, like collapsing down yet or anything like that. Bitcoin and the rest of the market really still has no momentum and is very flat, so that's bad for XRP and Casper. But long term, extremely bullish on Casper. I want Casper and XRP to be two of my biggest bags, to be honest, out of all cryptos, okay? Bottom line, that's the cleanest way I can say it. Casper created this inverse head and shoulders that I have here, left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. Comes up to this right shoulder line, has this big breakout, nice gains. Okay, it kind of, scoops out here, and that's how it shapes up, and now it's kind of correcting back down, which is fine. CKB was trying to do almost the exact same thing here, and I've drawn that out here, but just no momentum there. Printed a little bit of green and just sputtered, okay? What it could have done is it has to come up to this 005 range here. 005 range, okay, which would be the top of that, and it would have to be sooner than later. You can't, go sideways, come back down, and then come up, and then you get there eventually. Like the pattern's dead then, but it's still alive right now. It would need to come up at some point to this 005 again, though. With Bitcoin just stuck at $19,000 in the market having no momentum right now, there's just nothing there. There hasn't been any pump October yet or anything like that, and we are already to October 20th, so I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what November and December are going to do. Usually October, November, December can be pretty dang good in crypto, okay, and we're still waiting. Bitcoin, as far as Bitcoin, like if you look at tech dev here, the Nupal here, and you just look at the high downside risk and the high upside risk, with the Nupal net unrealized profit loss, we are red still. We're very red. We are at that sign of it's likely to go up no matter how shitty the market feels and how it feels like it won't. At some point, this will break and surprise you. Right now, there's a lot of confirmation bias in your head that says, you see these negatives and you say, see, look, the market's going to go down. See, look, the market's going to go down. And these positive things like this are hard to internalize in your head psychologically, to say that eventually this thing is going to break and it is going to go back to the upside. Never thought in the past that it was going to break down this far. Thought, this 30,000 was going to hold. This 40,000 was going to hold in the past. A lot of people were bullish to have one more blow off top. Never happened, okay? At any rate, we are near the bottom of the market, and you can see it here. Also, if you take a look here, the balance on exchanges, all exchanges of Bitcoin available on all exchanges, hit a low that we haven't seen since around 2019. Usually this correlates with an impending Bitcoin, a rise in the price of Bitcoin moving forward. And as you know, obviously Bitcoin leads the market. So when you consider all things, at some point this thing has to break. Could it still go to $14,000, $15,000? Yes, it could. Bitcoin could. But in my opinion, if that even happens, then it's going to be more of a boomerang effect, even stronger than we're already going to get, because you're correcting and dropping even lower after we've already corrected 90+% on alts, on coins across the market, on this massive correction. Is it a wave 4 down? Is it a bear market? That's what we haven't been able to really figure out. But with CKB, as far as CKB, the market would need some momentum. If it does get momentum, it'd have to come up to this 005. When that happens, you could definitely break out towards this next level up here at the 008 and kind of start to get back on track possibly. But that's going to be when the whole market is, because even if that happened, you'd come up, you're going to correct back down, and if Bitcoin is going to drop and Ethereum's going to drop, you're just going to roll. There are altcoins at times that break out and have those runs that are independent of the rest of the market, like Chainlink's done in the past and some of these other coins. But out of all the hundreds and thousands of cryptos, it's just not that likely to happen. So right now we're just waiting for some sort of market momentum, guys. We still have my original drawing here, and then we're going to wrap this video up. We still have my original drawing here, and what I'll say about this is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. There's a lot of people out there that say this little short drop and this was 4-5. This real tiny 4 and this real tiny 5, and I've always said that doesn't really make sense. There was no blow off top. And then these waves were just too short. What would make more sense is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. Once you get up here, the market cap is way larger. The market moves way slower. A lot of things going on in the economy around the world. Stock markets, housing markets, inflation. When you come down on this wave 4, it is definitely possible. It's still a wave 4, and then you have a wave 5 up. Okay. Because you can see more of the you can see more of the symmetry between the size of these waves and the day counts. And 1 and 2, we've compared the lengths before on 1 and 2 compared to the lengths of 3 and 4. So still possible that that will be the case, that there will be a wave 5. As crazy as that sounds, that's okay. I'm still looking at this. When we look at the Glassnode data and we look at historical data and when we're in the red and the 200-week heat map and everything else we've looked at, if we open the 200-week heat map, we're dark blue. We've talked about this for a long time. We're kind of just saying the same thing over and over and over, which is why I haven't covered too many videos. But at the end of the day, guys, at some point this will turn around, and it's going to be pretty crazy. I mean, just the 200-week line here, this dark blue line, we've never even really spent time under it like this right now. Okay, if you look back, little bit of time here, come above it. Little bit of time here, boom. Little bit of time here, boom. And if you actually zoom in here and you take a look at the 200-week heat map here, that's a good chunk of time under it, and you're still just sideways doing nothing. So at some point this thing should give. We're just going to have to wait and see. There is a lot of turmoil in the world right now as far as economies and inflation and supply chain issues and all that stuff. There's a lot of factors, but at some point this thing should still give. It's not making a whole lot of sense. And sometimes when TA and charts stop making sense, that's a time for a reversal. So we'll just wait and see. We're also looking at sort of a descending triangle right now that we're falling down into, which could be bearish, and Bitcoin could fall lower. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm staying in all my positions as always, and gonna DCA when I can. Casper, Curve, CKB. Curve's very cheap. I'll buy some VRA, KDA, VeChain for sure. XRP. Same stuff as always, guys. Same as always. So that's going to be it for this video, and we will see you in the next video. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Anyone who made it through this whole video, thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you later. See ya.